Speaking of, let's get on PlayStation ass. Marvel Token will be unplayable in 132 countries, including an Evo host company. Or country, my bad. PlayStation is not in good people's graces right now. This is fresh off PlayStation announcing, for those who missed it last week, they are removing disk drives in January of 2028. They're not done with their evil. There's also a rumor they're about to raise the price of PS Plus. We now got some Marvel Token news. On top of recently announcing that it's killing physical games, it's become clear over the weekend that the publisher's upcoming fighting game Marvel Token won't be available for sale in 132 countries on PC. While Sony hasn't directly confirmed the news, Steam metadata shows the long list of nations where the game can't be purchased, including most of Africa and Southeast Asia. The decision almost certainly overlaps with Sony's controversial PlayStation Network linking policy on PC. In 2024, Sony briefly attempted to require Helldivers 2 players to link their Steam profile to a PSN account, and a policy that is apparently supposed to be in place at launch, but was disabled due to technical issues. Guys, they want to control everything. However, because PlayStation Network is unavailable in many countries, players in certain regions were at risk being able to access a game they had already purchased. That's right, you can purchase the game, you just can't play it. After considerable backlash, Sony eventually backed down on the game's PSN requirement. Then last year, Sony made PSN linking optional for some of its PC releases, such as Marvel's Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. While these are all single-player titles, the move made some hopeful that the company would pivot away from its PSN requirements on PC. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. Over the weekend, users expressed dismay over Sony's choice, with many dunking on the idea of lining up the acclaimed fighting game studio Arc System Works and nabbing the Marvel license only to arbitrarily limit who can play the game. For the people who say they don't care, like just make a fucking PlayStation account, niggas did not buy PCs to make a PlayStation account. Not to mention it's a security issue. Some people don't want to make a PlayStation account because PlayStation security is held together with paper clips and thumbtacks. So if they get hacked, they might get fucked. Imagine going to imagine going to a Honda dealership and you're about to buy a car and they ask you if you have a Toyota account. Like, nigga, what? I'm at Honda. The fuck are you talking about, bro? Oh, we can't sell you this. You don't got the Toyota premium? Nah. The fuck are you fucking talking about? Let's see. Wants to enter the FGC scene, partners up with Arc System, makes a Marvel fighting game, makes it unplayable in 132 countries. Absolute genius and IQ too high. We love the memes, bro. We love the memes. I've had the pleasure of playing at Evo. He's from X user or Twitter user Chrome Alchemist posted. He's from Senegal. Senegal is one of the 132 countries unable to buy Marvel Token. If fighting games don't stay global, the next future champion could be blocked before they can even compete. They linked to an ongoing petition urging Sony to change its decision. This is especially funny because Evo is going to Morocco, for those unaware, and like that's going to be blocked. If you care about Marvel Token being enjoyed by everyone, sign this now. I had the pleasure of playing Virix at Evo on Token. He's from Senegal. If fighting games don't stay global, the next future champion could, what did he say? It could be blocked before they even are able to compete. Why Marvel Token being blocked for millions of gamers matters. Part of the outrage stems from the fact that fighting games are particularly centered around global competition. Many of the best players at this year's Evo tournament in Las Vegas are from countries that won't be able to purchase Marvel Token. Arslan Ash, first place in Tekken 8, is from Pakistan. Mina RD, first place in Street Fighter 6, is from DR. Virix, second place in Guilty Gear, is from Senegal. And Blue Sky Guy was fifth place in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. He's from Haiti. While Marvel Token would normally almost certainly be featured at next year's recently announced Evo Morocco tournament, the game isn't available in that country, making it unclear how this will pan out. Niggas gonna have to get a VPN to hold a FGC tournament. That shit is crazy. At least Sony has real graphics instead of AI. I don't understand what point you're trying to make. Compared to other genres, fighting games can be a bit niche, mostly because becoming good at them requires hours of practice. The fact that Sony could arbitrarily decrease the potential player count of its own game, yeah, they just fucking themselves over it. Yeah, I don't know. That was a YouTube comment. Sometimes I'll be typing shit in the chat that's just so fucking stupid. Like, I'm like, are you a real person? Like, He said, see this video? I'm not gonna see that video, nigga. I might just block you. You said the YouTube chat is so fucking stupid. Sony was not gonna cut you a check, buddy. Relax. I just read a whole article about how Sony just blocked access to 132 countries, and then this nigga said, well, PlayStation got real graphics. Man, we gonna get you out of here, Pablo. We gonna get you. Nigga, you sound like you come from a country where they block that shit and he happy. Ain't that shit fucking This nigga's name sound like he come from a country that got blocked and he said he love that shit, bro. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Pablo, we're gonna get you out of here, man. We're gonna give you more time to go play your PlayStation, buddy. Yo, what's good? I don't care what side it fits you on, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Why would this be a good thing? Why would this be a good thing, man? Why? This is an example of why giving control to one person is not good. The moment Sony get a little bit of power, you see what they do? We getting a price hike on PS Plus, no disc, you can't own shit, and half the world can't even play the games no more. This shit is, what is the point of this, bruh? Are you okay, Sony? Like, Odyssey reactions are out. What they saying? They saying it's fire? Sometimes I hate being part of the YouTube chat. That shit was so stupid. It's just fucking funny, bro. Like, it is what it is. What else I got for you? Backlash to PlayStation ending physical disc continues as politicians, brands, and Hideo Kojima weigh in. I have seen the memes on Twitter. I retweeted one of them, and like my whole timeline just got overtaken by that shit. Had me fucking cracking up, dude. Like, people have just been replying. Because for those unaware, Sony has not tweeted since July 1st. It's been 5 days. I think that they were waiting for Xbox to announce the layoff so that they could take some of the heat off of them. But everybody's been tweeting PlayStation like, come outside, come outside. That shit is fucking funny. Let's see if I can find some more. Not all YouTube chat. Well, obviously. If it don't apply, let it fly. I saw so many funny ones like this. I should have saved them, bro. I keep seeing the same shit. That Black Clover do look good. Yeah, I keep seeing the same shit, bro. We gonna jump you? Yeah, we finna jump you, bro. We ain't forget. That does give me hope. The response to this shit does give me hope. The views on this announcement got more. For those unaware, it got 160 million views. The views on this announcement that PlayStation was removing this got more views than GTA 6. So people are actually pissed about this shit, bro. They're actually pissed about it. I'm like, okay, there might be hope. Maybe this will be, because last week somebody was like, ain't nothing gonna happen. And I had said on stream, I was like, well, a lot of times people forget, I said in the podcast too, a lot of people forget that taxation without representation in the United States represented everything, right? They were taxing stamps. They were taxing any store, and they were able, the British government were able to tax whatever they wanted because we didn't have proper representation. But what caused people's breaking point was the tea. You know, people were like, damn, tea was like one of the last few affordable things, and y'all niggas want to tax that too? Fuck it, we finna go to war. You don't know what people's breaking point is. It might be the disc, and my thing is, if it happens, nigga, let it happen. Let it fuck. This is good. It's class consciousness. We're awake. What is this? Blitz is so nasty, not even Spider-Man can save them. 30 days. He said, nah, we don't give a fuck, bro. Let's talk about them discs. Oh my goodness. To this day, there is no tax on tea. Sony been more quiet than Kendrick. Fat booty dog. Fat booty dog. What else I got for you? Didn't Sony say they didn't care about people getting mad and now they won't come outside? No. There was an article that came out that said internal Sony executives expected backlash and they weren't too worried about it. But I don't think they expected this level of backlash. That was what it was saying, that they didn't think, they thought it was going to be one of those situations where it would blow over like everything else, but it hasn't. Been inactive since delivering the news Wednesday. For context, the company usually posts multiple times a day with links to trailers, sales, and more, you know, corporate social media stuff. PlayStation's Milan post has 150 million views. It's at 160 now. With negative comments, with users poised to ratio Sony's next message in oblivion. consumer petitions and piracy. In response to the move, over 125,000 consumers have signed a petition urging the company to reconsider. A disc is a real game you own. You can lend it, trade it, resell it, gift it, collect it, or pass it down to your kids. A box with only a download code is not the same thing. It is the digital license in plastic packaging. You do not own it. You are renting access that can be revoked, the petition reads. Anybody want to sign it? It's at 160,000 now. They're literally ruining preservation. That's what they want. Full control. You said, so the community been standing on business? They've been standing on business. I dropped the link in the chat. Just last month, PlayStation removed over 500 movies from PSN accounts after a rights holder contract expired, meaning even users had to pay for those films and could no longer access them. Even users who had paid for those films could no longer access them. Others who are dismayed by Sony's pivot from physical media have pointed out a PSN policy that allows the company to delete users' accounts after 36 months, revoking access to the purchase library. We covered that on the podcast, but in case you haven't seen it, if you don't use your PS5 for 3 years, your games are getting fucking deleted. So in this section right here, if you have not used your account for at least 36 months, we may take steps to close it. In that case, we will contact you via the email address registered to your account and give you 6 months to either log into your account or contact us and tell us to keep your account open. Are we getting it now? All the people out there that rushed out there to buy that digital version of GTA 6. The terms of service in PlayStation is letting you know they have the right to delete your copy of GTA 6. You don't own this shit. Yeah, this is horrible. This is fucking horrible. What if it's a... Because here, let me give y'all some like perspective, right? Well, I'm going to just log into my PS5. No problem solved. I'm going to log into my PS6. Half you niggas in the chat are hood bankrupt. You got to sell your PS5 tomorrow at the fucking pawn shop, right? Let's say you have to sell your shit at the pawn shop and you got to go back to work and get your money up and just fucking... You got to take a couple years off. What, you log back in and your shit gone. Yeah, imagine what you want to live in that world. Log that shit. At least when you own the disc, that bitch in the closet, you know you can play that shit. This is bad, bruh. And the crazy part is, I feel like Sony, like just corporate cocksuckers, they're gonna defend this shit because the language says we may take steps, which means they won't. There's no guarantee they will delete it after 3 years. But they can if they want to. And let me tell you a reason why I think they will. I guarantee you there's going to come a point around the PlayStation 6 era where like after about 3 years when the PlayStation 6 had been out, they're going to do like a monthly scrub to see who's logged in and who hasn't. And if they see you're not logging into your account, they're probably going to look at it as like, well, this account is eating up server data. Because they have to have your username, the data for your username, as well as the games that tie to your account stored in the cloud, right? That's eating up space that they have to pay for. Oh, this person hasn't logged in 24 months. They're costing us an extra 10 months, $10 a month. We could pay our shareholders more if we just deleted their account. You log in, now you can't play your shit. Are we understanding it now? Are we understanding it? This is bad. All your games gone. I'm a PS5 player. I don't fuck with these niggas. Like, it's bad, bruh. It's fucking bad. They said they'll give you 6 months after a notice. I don't like this period. Give you 6 months to either log into your account or contact us. So you got to log in. Just log in. What if you can't? You don't know what kind of situation that you've been in. What if you can't? It's for the EU? Is this only for the EU? Is this actually true? That's good to know then. Are they actually adding context to this shit? Yeah, it's only for the EU. Well, let's see. Hood bankrupt is hilarious. You know, it's hilarious because you've been through that. Don't matter. It's still pronounced. Yeah, all right. So that does lessen the blow if this is true. If this is only for the EU, that's good. But on the flip side, it's like, what about the people in the EU? I know it's fun to make fun of niggas in Britain because they fucking breath stink and they teeth are crooked. But what about them over there? After 3 years? Yeah, I can read. I can fucking... Yo, can I ask you a question, K. Wells? Why are you riding for Sony so hard? Let's talk about that. That does lessen the blow. I'll give you that. We don't have to worry about that stateside. But we've already established it's after a certain period of time. It still affects the EU. Why are we okay with this? It could come over here. That's the part that I don't understand about this shit. doing crazy tricks. Injustice, you said he works for Sony. He must be. Found one of the Sony ponies. Yeah, it's still fucked up. I like to make jokes about the EU all the time. I wouldn't want this for the EU. Apparently, it was a law that EU put in place to protect the consumer data, but it kind of backfired in this case with Sony. So Sony found a loophole. Say it ain't so. I'm not gonna lie. Listening to the pod today and seeing where gaming is, it broke me a little bit. I'm tired of reporting on negative news, bro. I'm tired of fucking reporting on negative news. Period. Like you remember like September need to come on, because you remember when we used to just talk about games and be excited about that shit. I'm ready to play Mortal Shell 2. I'm ready to play Wolverine. I'm still on the fence about that GTA 6 though. Just because it's not in the US doesn't mean it's not a fucking problem. Yeah, because I mean we just had a conversation about Marvel Tokon and how that affects 132 countries. It doesn't affect the US, but I don't want other countries being blocked if they were looking forward to playing it. Like I don't understand. Like, that shit don't affect me. Okay, and that's how we ended up in the situation in the United States. That way of thinking is why the Confederate has been able to seep their ideology into our government. Because it doesn't affect me. It is what it is, man. It's rough. We actually got hella games coming out, but the future's grim. From a financial standpoint, yeah, like I'm dead ass tired of talking about like negative shit. It is, don't get me wrong, it's fun to talk like shit a little bit, but I'm like, all right, bro, it's getting kind of depressing, man. It's getting kind of depressing. Injustice to some is injustice to all. Tight shit. I'll argue people overhated Disclosure Day. The idea of human empathy is so important. There's such a lack of it. I thought the movie was okay, but I feel like with the Disclosure Day, there was like a weird hate campaign, because when I said I liked the movie, I had a lot of bots respond to my tweet. You could tell they were bots. They were like talking about like some Christian shit. They were like, the movie's the devil. I was like, oh, these are not real people. Literally why we have our data being sold. We all going to hell. At least PlayStation getting some, not PlayStation, but Domino's is getting some jokes off. We've sold 172 million pizzas since PlayStation has last posted. I wonder if this is a real number. Y'all eating Domino's like that? Shout out to Young Spidey with the bits. Shout out to the 1,000 in the YouTube chat. We've been averaging that almost, like, god damn. The next Splinter Cell will kick Ubisoft's open world addiction per a data miner. A data miner has dropped new details on the Splinter Cell remake, slating it for somewhere between Q2 and Q4 2027, assuming it actually makes it that far. The project is reportedly in a fragile state right now, which is a phrase that should give everyone pause, but more of that in a moment. According to the leak, the game is being built on Snowdrop, the same engine powering The Division 2. Okay, where you were using the assets. Let's go. Avatar: The Frontiers of Pandora and Star Wars Outlaws, and will be fully linear. Non-lethal choices are being expanded upon. The dynamic light is in with the dedicated light and dark meter, and the classic gadget toolkit is back. Sticky cameras, gas grenades, manual alarms, and destructible environments. Pipe slides and zip lines round out the movement options. On paper, this is precisely the direction fans have been asking Ubisoft to go. How are they making anything? Aren't they broke? You're not wrong. I don't know. They did just get an influx of cash from with Tencent bought like a chunk of the company, so maybe that saved them. I don't know. The Splinter Cell remake has been in development at Ubisoft Toronto since December 2021, announced giving some concept art and then largely left to existing quietly in the background while Ubisoft navigated one of the most turbulent stretches in its history. The studio previously worked on Blacklist, which is the right pedigree for a project like that. I did like Blacklist. Producer Matt Wells was clear from the beginning that the game would stay linear, explicitly rejecting the open world rumors circulating at the announcement. That shit would piss me off if this was open world. I can't even imagine an open world Splinter Cell. How the fuck do you make an open world stealth game? Fucking, that's why Assassin's Creed is stealth action. Like, it's stealthy until you get caught, then you can fucking fight, but it's not a real stealth game. You said a Metal Gear Solid V clone. Was that considered open world? Wasn't that like more like an open zone? Was that considered like really open world? When I say open world, I'm thinking like the GTA format. I never played it, so I could be ignorant on that. I could be wrong. Gonna be like Ghost Recon. I did not like Ghost Recon, and that's the exact reason. It was open world. That shit was ass. It was semi-open world. I can't speak on Metal Gear, so y'all got me on that. I can't speak on that. It was one big map with POIs. Did y'all like it? I feel like I don't really hear people talk about that game too much. Did y'all like it? And if you did like it, do you think Ubisoft can pull that off? Best gameplay in the series? Word? It's better than Snake Eater? That's the only one I played. Did I get picked for Streamer University? I did not. Wildlands was good. Breakpoint was midish. I did not like Wildlands. That's when I quit the series. Open world, why are they doing this on purpose? No. They're saying it's not going to be open world. That's the rumor. I don't think they should copy the Metal Gear Solid 5 map. Gameplay was fire. Wildlands was so trash. It wasn't for me. Bayonetta creator says Capcom is beating other studios thanks to the risk it's taking with new IPs. Who would have thought? Few gaming studios have been on a run as successful as Capcom in the recent years. I'd actually argue if there is an award, they should win Best Studio of the Year. 2026 alone has been seen the several releases that are hits, notably Resident Evil Requiem, Pragmata, Onimusha Way of the Sword is set to release later this year as well. While Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely the front runner for Game of the Year. All right, for people who are looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6, can we just put the bias aside for a moment? Do you not think it's weird that I have to read a sentence that says Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely front runner for Game of the Year and we have not seen the game? Is that not a problem? Like, I just, the glaze is crazy, man. Don't be surprised to see Capcom make some serious noise come awards season. This is off the back of what has been a strong decade for the studio. Monster Hunter Wilds, Resident Evil Village, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Street Fighter 6 have led the way. The future looks bright too, with Resident Evil Veronica set to headline Capcom's 2027. The present and future are looking very bright for the Japanese developer. It has everyone wondering what Capcom's doing differently compared to other developers. The industry's in turmoil, though it seems like Capcom's immune to it. One former Capcom developer has an idea, though. The creator of Bayonetta is no stranger to working with Capcom. He served as the director of Devil May Cry, Beautiful Joe, and Okami in the 2000s. He's working with Capcom again on the long-awaited Okami 2. A fan asks Kamaya, who left Capcom in 2006 to form Platinum Games, just what's in the water at Capcom. He said, with Capcom, not only do they have a ton of talented staff, but looking at something like Pragmata in recent years makes me especially feel like the leadership at the top has consistently maintained an aggressive stance towards actively working on creating new IPs. Meaning, it's a company that's not completely dominated by old heads. They're making way for new legends. They're allowing young talent to come in and try new ideas. From my understanding with the development of Pragmata, this was made by like a junior team, like a younger team from Capcom. They gave him the space to make something. And I think the only thing, like the stipulation was just like, it can't be a long game. They made a smaller scale game that didn't cost as much, which means if there is a Pragmata 2, it'll probably be larger in scope because the game was a success. But like, they're at least letting them try things is what it seems like. Beyond the new IP in Pragmata, Capcom has shown that it's not afraid when it comes to reinvigorating already established IPs. They definitely afraid when it comes to Beautiful Joe, though. We saw the last decade with Resident Evil 7 and Monster Hunter World breathing much needed new life into these franchises. I wouldn't be surprised if other teams are motivated to keep innovating in order to keep up with the likes of Pragmata. Majority of Capcom games are fairly short, and I'm cool with that. You mean the way you introduce a new IP is don't spend $100 million on it? That's what I'm saying. With all that being said, Capcom hasn't been releasing a steady cadence of brand new IPs with immediate success every year. Take 2023's Exo Primal, for example. It was a new IP that didn't light the world on fire. If anything, you could argue that Capcom's biggest hits these days come from well-established franchises I mentioned earlier. Onimusha is not a well-established franchise. The only person who plays that game is JG. Good game, but he's the only person talking about that shit for the last 20 years. It's why I believe there's indeed some truth to what he said. Investing resources in new ideas is a great way to invigorate old IPs. Show it to Omar with the sub. Exo Primal failed because that game sucked. I streamed that game. It was not good. It was fucking horrible. That's why it failed. This is one of those situations where it wasn't that deep. It just wasn't a good game. And not only was the gameplay loop not good, it wasn't optimized. Damn near blew up my PC. But yeah, shout out to Omar. Expedition 33 was made in a cave with scraps. Tony Stark was able to do it. Having said that, I can't be the only person out there who would love to see Capcom take those new ideas and use them to revitalize old dormant franchises. It's been far too long since we've had a beautiful Cho game, and based on how much fun I had with Ninja Gaiden 4, I'd love to see what a modern day Devil May Cry would look like. Tight shit. Yeah, I agree. Give the creative space to create and they might create something dope. It's not that deep. Just keep the budget tight. And then last but not least, Nintendo's ending production for the original Switch in Europe as part of a big hardware changes. Hidden deep in the FAQ section on related support posts, Nintendo has revealed that from mid-February 2027 onwards, the Switch, Switch Lite, and Switch OLED will cease production. While this announcement is specific to Europe, it's likely a fairly safe bet the same news will follow suit everywhere else in the world before long. This at least is in part due to new European legislation requiring batteries and consumer appliances to be easily removable and replaceable by the user. Nintendo is adhering to these requirements with a bunch of their products, including the Switch 2 console, Switch 2 Pro controller, both the original Switch and Switch 2 Joy-Cons, and the N64 and GameCube controllers for the Switch 2. For those unaware, basically in Europe, they have a law that makes it to where if it's a piece of tech, you need to make sure that the user is able to repair it and also repair the change the batteries. So I'm gonna guess if this law wasn't in place, Nintendo wouldn't cease production on the Switch 2, because I mean it's free money on the Switch 1, but they don't want to redesign it because they had to go and redesign the Switch 2 so that you can have removable batteries, and that's supposed to come out I think like next year or something like that. They need to bring that shit over here in the United States. Starting summer 2026, in preparation for upcoming changes in the European battery regulations coming into effect in mid-February 2027, selected Nintendo products in Europe will begin to be replaced on a rolling basis by revisions that contain a user-replaceable battery, reads the post. There's no difference in functionality between the current products and revised products containing user-replaceable batteries. Great for the right to repair. Yeah, to repair your own shit. The first revised product, it's competition. It means you don't have to go directly to Nintendo for a repair. You could do it yourself, or you could take it to a mom and pop shop that's certified and you'll probably get a better price. It's good. The first revised products are expected to become available from summer 2026, with additional products becoming available in autumn, winter, and early 2027. Due to a variety of factors, revised products may not become available in all European countries simultaneously. However, the downsides to these changes include the fact that Nintendo's Switch 2 console will become approximately 10 grams 10 grams heavier with the new battery, and it will have 1% smaller battery capacity. Meanwhile, the battery capacity for the Switch 2 Pro controller will be available 16% smaller. Will be 16% smaller, with the controller itself being 7 grams lighter. What do you mean you actually want consumer protections? That's communist. Yeah, if so many of y'all wasn't sucking corporate dick, we can get this shit over here, bruh. I guarantee somebody listened to this fucking article. They said that shit corny, bro.
You don't keep the game after.
That shit got user replaced it batteries. These niggas broke, bro. Why? Shout out to Tasteless Barbecue with the $10 super chat. It feels like sports gamers don't have a backbone. EA added microtransactions to the offline modes and people are defending it, not to mention the monthly subscriptions. Yeah, I appreciate the super chat, Barbecue. I watched a TikTok that went viral, and this dude went on a 5-minute rant bitching about how the new My Career in college football is pay to win. You can pay to upgrade your character. And then at the end of the video, he's like, I'm gonna still keep playing, but he's like, I don't like it. And I'm just like, I'm gonna let him keep fucking me, but I'm just letting y'all know I don't like being. So you got on the internet to let us know that you get fucked. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is, man. This shit is fucking funny. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. We're like, bro, we do not care about your fetish, dude. What the fuck? Keep that shit in-house. Let me go into Subbox real quick, fast, in a hurry. Change my account to. Oh, I was like, where the fuck am I? Sports gamers are oddly submissive. Very weird. Very weird. New podcast up. Go support that. Assassin's Creed Black Flag original versus the recent cutscene. Okay. Shout out to the alpha male sports gamers. Any trailers I should be aware of? Any cool shit? I saw Solo Leveling's getting a movie. Is this it right here? They putting out guides. The game ain't even out, Marvel Token. Well, you putting out a guide for a game that 100 countries can't even play. Nobody looks out for billionaires like Americans do. It's that idea of them thinking they're going to become the next one, unfortunately. Even though Rockstar hasn't missed with damn near anything released, besides no gameplay, is there anything else that really worries you about the game from what you've seen or read? I think GTA 6 will be a good game. Like that's always been my stance. I've never said that I think it'll be a bad game. The only thing that I actually would be worried about is the performance. Will the game be buggy and glitchy? I know it's Rockstar, but open world games are always the highest probability of being buggy and glitchy. And then the performance, is it locked at 30 FPS and is it dropping below 30 FPS? That would be my main concern outside of the price. 83 official summer sale. What the fuck? Crimson Moon gameplay overview. Soul Frame does not interest me. You see that Dinosaur Souls game? Nah, what's it called? Are you talking about the one where he has the blade in his mouth? I've seen that one. I hope that shit breaks console. Yo, real shit though. How would y'all feel if GTA 6 came out, right? And it says you need to download the day one patch. You got slow ass Spectrum internet. It take 2 hours to download the internet, download the update, and then it bricks your PS5. How would y'all be upset with Rockstar, or would you forgive him and give him time? Just be patient, bro. They coming out with an update, bro. I just told you it bricked your shit. You ain't downloaded that update, bro. Big bro, like, come on, Rockstar would never do that to us. I'd be so happy. Do I fuck with Bleach? Nah, it's not my cup of tea. See, it's right there. Pitchforks. I wonder if people would actually get mad at Rockstar, or would they still just defend them? I don't see nothing interesting in the sub box, really. Oh, I would crash out. I assume people who defend corporations on Twitter are mostly bots. Nah, it's a mix of real people. I feel like the bots come into play when you start talking about political stuff. Like I'll give you an example of some bot shit. Fucking right before I started streaming. Where is it at? Right before I started streaming an hour ago, this person right here tweeted me. It's called Football. Mind you, I haven't tweeted like in 2 or 3 days. I don't really tweet that much. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Why? What is he talking about? I clicked it, right? He was responding to a tweet from June 19th when we played Australia in group play, and I said it's called soccer. He responded, it's called football. So I'm like, is this a bot? Because America just lost to fucking Belgium. So after we lost to Belgium, he went and responded to an old tweet from June 19th. I'm like, to me, this is bot shit. This shit made me mad, not because we lost, but I'm just like, nigga, are you okay? Like, oh shit. You niggas hating on and wishing the downfall on other gamers because you don't like games. Y'all are weird. I think it's also weird to misunderstand points just because you love a corporation. I think that's weird too. Nobody's preying on your downfall. I think it's kind of weird that you tied yourself to GTA so much that you can't understand why people want it to fail, and you looked at it as your own personal failure. I think that's kind of weird too. You won't hear me say, oh, I hope the game fails. I don't personally say that, but I understand why people feel that way. And the fact that you can't comprehend that. Why? Let me ask you a question, because you think it's weird. Why do you think corporate greed is not weird? Let me ask you that. I think the dark internet theory is way undershooting the amount of bots. I feel that Ariel said, I hope your console breaks. God damn. You slurping that nut up again, boy. Was that a YouTube chat? Unfortunately, it was, man. Unfortunately. Yeah, y'all doing tricks on it for Rockstar. Like, why y'all niggas hating on, like, niggas is trying to protect you, and you said, I want to get fucked. The brothers on all fours. Get up, bro. Have some respect. Have some fucking respect. That's why I did disagree with Ethos on the podcast, because he said, I think you're a bad person if you buy that $100. I'm not gonna go as far to I'm not gonna go as far as say I think you're a bad person if you buy it. I do think you're ill-informed though, because to me, bad person would be like, a bad person is someone who has multiple bad traits and they just do shitty shit. Yeah, like I would say you're selfish and you have like no self-respect, like you're sheepish, but that doesn't make you a bad person. You're just kind of ignorant. That's two different things. That's why I was like, I didn't agree with him on that one. Yeah, blissfully ignorant, pretty much. Hey, it's cool. When y'all, hey, listen. 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, when you can't afford nothing, don't come in my chat and be like, TBH, why everything's so expensive? Yo, shout out to Rocket Okage with the $5 super chat. YouTube, please get off y'all knees. I'm hunting for OG shows on Blu-ray and DVD. Wolverine the X-Men is $80 a copy. Oh, everything's about to go up. Yeah, DVDs, all that shit. You believe the rumors about GTA 6's performance? I'm leaning towards I think it's true for the simple fact that GTA 5 ran 30 FPS on last consoles. And I didn't Red Dead Redemption, they have a history of doing that. And like, I think that was okay back then. Not for me, because I have been a PC gamer for a while. I think that standard was okay back then, but I think people's standards have risen a little bit more, even from the console standpoint. The bottom line has gone up. And I think the average console gamer expects 60 FPS. Maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, I think a lot of console gamers expect 60 FPS because you got used to it. It's cool seeing the performance mode in PS5. And I think there are going to be some people, if it's true, where if it's $80 to $100, you're asking me to pay $100 and this thing is dropping below 30 frames. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable in my book. To be honest, what has GTA given us to believe that it won't run at a low performance? They ain't said shit. My man didn't respond to it. The one is y'all weird for wanting us to fail. Why'd you say us? You don't work for the company. GTA does. Are you okay? Like, I think what Watts was saying is true. I think some of y'all have tied y'all self-esteem and emotional well-being to these video games, and to me, that's weird. That's actually weird. Yo, shout out to Dirty McFlurry with the sub. Appreciate it. You know how many times people have came in this chat and said, "Yo, I play Mass Effect TBs. That shit sucks." I'd be like, okay. Like, you're allowed to dislike it. That shit don't bother me. Like, it's okay. Like, that doesn't affect my ability to have fun with that shit, bro. You thought you had a gotcha moment, didn't you, bro? They do it with celebrities. I just don't get it, man. Like, are we okay? Assassin's Creed Black Flag original recent cutscene. Let's look at who playing this. This is coming out, right? This week. Let's see how different this joint looks. Pro. I will because it's free. It should be free for me, but I'm not in the Ubisoft program. They denied my application. They told me I don't meet the standards. I said, you know, you niggas don't have to lie. I've seen how many people are in the Ubisoft. No disrespect to anybody who's smaller than me, but I've seen the type of creators that Ubisoft's creator program accepts. And they told me on my application that I wasn't important enough, basically. I said, just admit y'all don't like me. That's okay. Like, you can enjoy something and still criticize it.
Lively Havana.
Exactly.
I've been here once before. It was a true...
Yeah, they heard me talking shit. But I like, honestly, I would respect it if in the email they said, we've seen a lot of content from you talking shit, and we just can't let you into the program. I would have actually respected that. I'd be like, you know what? That sucks. But I was like, at least they being honest. Like, but don't send me a message and say, oh, your content doesn't meet our standards in terms of viewership. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Because I'm bigger than 90% of the fucking people in the Ubisoft program. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
What is your true name, rogue? It's,
It's because you showed the stock price on screen.
Captain Piss Off.
It definitely looks less ashy and more colorful, but I don't feel like I'm seeing like a big enough jump to where I'm like, wow.
Of Pisa. Where is the sage? Did you set him free? I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish.
Am I bugging it, or does it feel like the new version has less character in his face? Like, he looks like a gritty pirate here. This one's clearer, but he looks more pretty boy here.
I did. Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure fleet.
How much is this?
Oh, wait, no!
Ain't it 50?
I delivered your treasures, didn't I? You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
Oh, my 3DS was blocking it? My bad. My bad. Well, I guess we can't look at it. I ain't gonna play this shit anyway. Crimson Moon official gameplay.
Crimson Moon is built around replayable runs through the fallen city of Gildenark. Your journey is split across multiple wards, each containing missions, elite encounters, mini-bosses, secrets, and a powerful boss waiting at the end. Before each mission, you'll prepare at Sanctus Clypeus, the Nephilim Sanctuary and central hub where you can manage your gear, upgrade equipment,
Is this a
unlock new
roguelike
items,
Souls game?
and shape your build for the hunt ahead. From there, you'll venture into a ward, fight through its dangers, collect loot, and push deeper into the city. As you progress, you'll be able to purify powerful items and permanently add them to your growing arsenal. That means future runs can begin with the gear that you've already unlocked, letting you experiment with different builds, weapons, armor sets, and playstyles.
It looks
If you
okay.
survive, you'll continue advancing through the ward toward its final boss and the Abraxas Stone beyond. Each run is supported by a life pool, giving you the ability to recover from death and keep pushing deeper into the city before the hunt finally comes to an end. When that life pool is exhausted and your run comes to an end, you won't return to reclaim lost loot. That run is over. Some progression carries forward permanently, including purified gear,
Take Crimson out the
upgrades,
title and I'll
and
consider
unlocked
it.
equipment.
Wait, what's y'all beef with Crimson? You're like the third person that said that.
Other power is tied only to that specific run and is lost when you fall. Then the
It's an
cycle
indie.
begins
I
again.
believe it is an indie game.
A new run, a new build, another chance to reclaim the fallen city.
Because Crimson Desert, players will hear. I think this is co-op. That looks okay. It was a bad Crimson Desert joke. Somebody in chat said the XXL shit is out. Let's see. Got the freshman. Let's see. No, I wanted to go to your page. I want to see what do we got? We got the trailer. Got the freestyle. It's only one out though. Let's let them stack. How often are they releasing them? Let me let like 3 stack and then we'll react to them. Please save yourself. Don't. I mean, I could tell this shit ass from the thumbnail like that. Like, goddamn, XXL, poor as hell. They can't even get a decent thumbnail maker, bro. This shit, I can make something better than this shit, bro. This shit was sorta. Who you excited most with the nigga? What? Don't insult me. He said, who are you most excited to watch? None of them. I'll just check it out. And if it's good, you know, I'm gonna show some love. But yeah, let's let them stack like when there's like 3 or 4. I'll come back maybe like on Thursday or Friday and see what it is. But yeah, even the thumbnail looking kind of weak, bro. This shit, they on a budget, boy. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get on this motherfucking Batman. Let me feed my dog. Y'all enjoy these clips. I'll be right back. Bathroom, dog, BRB. Motherfucking activate. Ziltron has been an outspoken critic of the elements of AI in particular, recently appearing on CNBC to offer the bear case against generative AI. One of the biggest lies of the AI bubble is that Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta are growing because of AI. In reality, they're using the continued growth of their other business units to cover the meager returns from AI and the massive waste of trillions in capex. Translation, this is a bubble that's about to burst, and I'm not gonna lie, that's what I like to hear. Microsoft, of course, is massively invested in AI, and Zitron appears to be suggesting here that some of the issues that led to these dramatic cuts at Xbox are in some ways tied to Microsoft's AI plays. I agree. I actually agree with what he says. I think the truth is in the middle. I do think Xbox has been fucking up and mismanaging some situations, but I also think that Xbox is being used as a scapegoat because Microsoft, as well as these other companies, have overly invested in AI and they haven't seen the returns that they're looking for. AI has not made the world better. I don't care what side of the fit you on, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Why would this be a good thing? Why would this be a good thing, man? Why? This is an example of why giving control to one person is not good. The moment Sony get a little bit of power, you see what they do? We getting a price hike on PS Plus, no disc, you can't own shit, and half the world can't even play the games no more. This shit is, what is the point of this, bruh? Are you okay, Sony? Like, a nonsense guide on how to tie the 50 plus most practical rope knots. Whoa. Why are we tying nooses and shit? What the fuck? What's that about? I don't like that. If it gets nothing but 9s and 10s, this will be a great day because it will sedate you niggas so you'll shut the fuck up and stop talking about the culture that you don't participate in. We know what you participated in. Madden 2K, Call of Duty, Roblox. Niggas is playing fucking Get Dressed With Me on Roblox before fucking Pragmata or Alabaster Dawn or 007 or Phantom Blade Zero.
Bullets alone won't cut it.
Maybe it was a smart delay. I agree. Pull this up. Ah, there we go. Okay. I deserve that. I was standing too close. Now I gotta do this shit all over again. Yeah.
Now it's time for a special announcement.
You know the funny thing is too, now I am gonna go on a rant about fucking God of War, because I wasn't even talking about that shit. You donating $10 because I was on the fence about the God of War reveal and complaining proves my point that you niggas are losers. The same people that was complaining and crying, surprised that God of War Ragnarok lost to Elden Ring. You niggas are losers. Losers. Shut up.
This is a lie.
Fucking dweeb. Disagree to disagree, pussy. Now you ain't got money for a battle pass.
I will join. Ready to bleed?
Come get this spanking. Beyblade! Let's Beyblade! Do, do, do.
That was enough of a thrill for you.
Oh! Oh! I know you're mad. You're so fucking mad, dude. Let's Beyblade! Let it rip! Oh! That was a good one, man. I'll back you up again. Oh boy.
What the hell's up with you? Where the hell is it?
He recovered? The game hold me. It don't matter. Yeah, the game, yeah, you better give that to me. One second he got mud butt, the next second he's like, you know what? I feel fine. Defend the computer mission, let's go. What the hell? Oh, hell no. See, that's what we're not gonna do.
Get to safety.
You see that shit, chat? Eat my dick. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad. You see what's going on, chat? You see what's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Just because yesterday, yo, TBH button mash. Y'all sure I'm button mashing? Y'all sure I'm button mashing? Because it looks like I'm doing this shit on purpose. Come on, man. Fuck with me, chat. Fuck with me. He stopped taking damage. This better not be another one of these bullshit ass gimmick fights.
Predictable. Predictable.
Bro, you play like a bitch. Hit the tutorial, nigga. God
What
damn.
brand is that
Yeah,
humidifier?
he got no neutral. He's just trying to.
Oh shit, hold up.
I don't know what brand it is. It's some shit I got off Amazon. I was thinking about it when I was in the bathroom too, though. I was like, I don't remember when I was younger, like defending corporations. I mean, it doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I'm just saying I just don't remember that shit. And what was the canon event when people became like in love with corporations? That's what I want to think about, you know? Can anybody pinpoint a moment? You copy anything from the Steam sale? Nah, is there anything worth getting? I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna play it when the PS5 dropped. I just love Sony. I love Xbox. I love Walmart. Are y'all fucking K? Like iPhone versus Android. Is there anything worth playing? Detroit Become Human's only $33. That's not bad. 2016 is the year everything started going downhill. I just know I'm not gonna play it, so it's like, what's the point? Is there anything on my wish list? I look at my Steam wish list. Games. How do I go to my Steam wish list? I never look at that shit, man. Post COVID. Yeah, it like shifted the timeline to where people can't think straight anymore. It's in the search bar. Oh, yeah, right there. I feel like they should move that up here somewhere. That's $20. That one's $9. Grifflands. Ooh, maybe I get that. That's a card battler. That's a maybe 66% off. Morbid Metal. These are the games that I have. Oh, the recent reviews are mixed. Oh, this isn't the card battler. I'm bugging. Grab that Demon Tides. That shit is fire. What's Demon Tides? Oh, this one right here. What is this one? Oh, yeah, this is that platformer. This did look fire. I feel like it's still too rich for my blood. Can we get a steeper discount? I feel like I still want to be patient on this one. I do want this game. It does look good. It's just I don't know how much time I'm going to have to play it. Your wish list is so small compared to mine. I just be wishlisting anything. Nah, I usually only wishlist things I'm genuinely interested in. Usually like smaller indie games. I wait for it to go on sale. Anybody played it? This looks like a 3DS game. So you can create your own platform character. Does this have a story? This is a game that came out this year. I definitely want to buy it this year just in case, because it could end up being one of my favorite games of the year. I would want to talk about it. I'm gonna wait. I just want to see that price come down a little bit more. Can we get it down to like $10 though? Can we get it down to $10? Oh, Grifflands is the one that was the card battler. This one looked cool too. This has got really positive reviews. I might get this one because it's only $6. This one has a story, right? Was that AI rap? I don't know. Yeah, this one looked pretty fire. How long is this game? Played that one a while back. It's fire. Let's see. I wanted to be.com. Oh wow, it's almost 30 hours. Yeah, the average playthrough is over 25 hours. The main story is only 11, but most people are probably getting like 30 hours. This is a long game. Oh, that's cool. It now shows like the sales and shit like that too. I'm tempted, chat. This is a good like on the go game. There's a game called Routine if anyone likes Alien Isolation. What y'all recommend? Y'all the ones asking me did I buy anything. I might get this one because it's only $6. What y'all getting? When does sale end? Oh, July 9th. Okay, I got 3 days to make up my mind. Check out Carry the Glass. What's that? I'm not buying that Cocomelon game. I'll tell you that much. This one's only $2. Mostly positive reviews. Nigga, what the fuck is this? Man, if you get this friend slop. All right, listen, no friend slop games, okay? I'm not playing that shit. I know I pissed off. The internet. I went viral for saying I'm not playing that shit. You know the funny thing about going viral about your opinion? Niggas think if they make a video telling me I'm wrong, my opinion's gonna change. It's not gonna change. I don't like friend slop games. If it's an ignorant hill, I'm gonna die on it. Because I'm still not gonna buy them fucking games, bro. That shit does not affect me. Motherfuckers got so mad at me because I said I don't play streamer co-op slop games. Oh, so now we got a problem with friends having fun. Where is this energy for real life shit? They be real life trying to kill you over this shit, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Just say you don't agree with me and keep it moving. You said, what game? carry the glass. I like French slot games. Hey, and enjoy them. They just not for me. I just can't. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I don't get it. 2K got to be a free to play. This motherfucker said play that shit, bro. Ain't nobody else got a recommendation? To be fair, though, it'd be cool if one of you and GI played that. Them niggas don't play them games either, bro. We don't play these games. You're not a real fan. I'm not playing Cocomelon, bro. I'm good off that shit. Let me be ignorant. I'm good. Axe of Blood's had a demo. I think it's an interesting action game. Axe of Blood. This studio, their studio just shut down, unfortunately. This got good reviews. This art is actually fire. Did you play golf? The BR golf game? Who bought a big titty anime game like a dating sim? There's no user reviews for this. Isn't that out yet?
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall.
Okay, Batman.
Isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Y'all going live for the 200 episode? Nope. Then you won't watch the VOD. That animation was terrible. A punch in the bag. The combat looks interesting. It's giving Sifu vibes. Person's making it. It has the demo. It looks okay. How much was Absolute? I'm gonna put this because I'm kind of interested in this game. I'm gonna put this on the wish list too. I'm not paying $20 for this shit though, or 18. Let me get it down to 10. Let me. Hey, when it comes to these games, bro, I will wait. We go wait for that bitch to come down to 10, boy. Oh shit. Don't mind if I do. I will be petty. The great co-op roguelike. This kind of proves how uncreative game devs are. Experiment with new mechanics. Then it becomes hard to articulate. This is y'all favorite game right here. Be excited for the microtransactions, bro. Popular new releases. Big titty anime chicks. Esports Manager 2026 is a popular new release. What?
Starting things off with the piss around.
You know, I see stuff like this, and it's just like sometimes PC gamers are just so unserious.
Be careful of those 3 enemies still alive.
There's no way anybody's playing this game. It's no way. Nigga. It's more people on Esports Manager 2026 than fucking Skate. It just shows you how terrible Skate is, man. That shit got what Impulse got. Impulse probably still rocking at 2,000. Still got at 2,000. Oh no, it dropped below 2,000. Oh no. What about Sparking Zero? You know, ain't nobody playing this shit. To be fair to Sparking Zero, and this applies to all fighting games. I hate this game, but to be fair, fighting games don't prosper on PC. It's not fair to look at fighting numbers on PC. Like, most of the players are always going to be on console. So, I'm going to be fair to Sparking Zero. This shit still sucked, though. Make Splitgate great again. Somebody's playing this shit, bro. Apparently, somebody's playing this shit. There y'all go with this fucking Mecha Cocomelon shit. Voidbound, Creature Collection, third-person shooter. What is this? Very positive reviews. Voidling Bound. No Man's Sky Pokemon? can evolve them. Oh, you get to play God. You get to splice DNA and shit. I don't understand what's going on in this game, though. Creature slop. So you're breeding monsters so then they can go scan the planet or something? Got a story. Motherfuckers really want a non-Pokemon game. Hey, somebody gonna stick that landing. People hate Nintendo and Game Freak. Yeah, 1,800 reviews, very positive. 8.5 out of 10. This game's fun. It's on the shorter end of gameplay. It has decent mechanics and grinding enough to see all possible combinations. A short but genuinely unique action adventure that combines creature collecting, evolution, genetics, and fast-paced combat into one surprisingly enjoyable experience. It's got almost 100 hours. I absolutely adore this game. I just need more dungeons. I think that there are too few dungeons to have myself immersed into this world. Hey, somebody's playing this shit, bro. Not my cup of tea, but somebody's playing this shit. I need to come into this section more and just look at like the new stuff. But hey, if y'all ain't got no recommendations, Rise of the Ronin is only $25. The Mafia game's $35. That's on sale. What is this? Shape of Dream, 17. Very positive review. Meh. I'm getting on Batman. The only thing did I add Absolute? That's what I was gonna add to the wishes. Let me make sure I add. Store. Yeah, it says 12. Yeah, I did. You gotta grab BR No Transit. What's that? Beast of Reincarnation comes out next month. It looks good. Game Freak might be on the come up. Game Freak didn't make that game. They're just overseeing the project. It's made by a different studio. Game Freak just put their name all over it. What's that shit called? BRNO Transit. What are y'all playing, man? This is why y'all watch me, not the other way. Here we go with these goofy ass Steam games. Got shit all over the subway and shit. All right, bro, we get on the game. What the fuck is wrong